Thank you so much for the introduction. Let me share my PowerPoint to you all first. So, I think everyone can see my PowerPoint right now, right? Okay, so let me start the AOS seminar. First of all, I really thank you, JSI India, to give me a chance to share my experience to all the JSI India members in doing the Zoom by today. Actually, I go to Goa in 2018. The World Congress is held in JSI India in Goa. I love that place so much, and I really hope I can go there. And before the training, I have shared why I have my name. My name is called Vinita, and this is an Indian name because my mom is actually work for India. Actually in Hong Kong, her boss is an Indian, and he loved me so much. When I was in a baby, he already give me this name. So I love this name so much because Vinita, as I understand it in India, they would think that this girl always win. So that's why I love E Award, because of course, definitely I want to win. So right now, want to share some experience for you. So actually, your pretty ladies already introduced me for you all, and I think I don't need to repeat again. So this is my experience in JCI. And then I get these awards during my past year. And I think this is some experience that I can share for you. Actually, getting the award on the aspect stage is really memorable. So I think if you can, please go to the stage and then to get the awards. This is a really memorable moment that I think that I will not forget after my JCI year. So this is the today agenda. So number one, I will talk about what is E Award. And number two, what is the objective of writing an E Award? Number three, E Award preparation. And number four is the strategies of writing an E Award. So I hope these four agenda can general to tell you guys what is E Award. Okay, before I start the seminar, I want to ask you all a question. How many times have you attended E Award orientation seminar? So can you give me an answer? First time, second time, third time, fourth times, and many times. Well, I can see one people say that it's more than 4 times, right? Okay, so thank you so much for the answer. And then I think most of the people is the first time to join the E Award orientation seminar. And then thank you for your first time to listen to me. And actually, I teach this E Award from 2017 when I'm JCI National Record and Recognition Director. And then I went to JCI Taiwan to teach them in 2018 for the E Awards. And then 2019, I teach JSA Hong Kong, and then just few months ago, I teach JSA Hong Kong again, and today I teach JSA India, and this is my experience on JSA E Awards seminar, and I'm so happy that so many first timer for today. So I hope you guys can more understand about the E Awards. Okay, the second question. How many times have you helping for writing E Award? E Award. 1, never. First time. Second time. Third time. More than 3 times. So calculate how many E Awards you have done before. I think JSI VP must be more than 3 times. So, the answer is, still have some members never. to write on E-Award. So I think today definitely can help you to more understand about E-Award. So this is good to have a good chance to start your E-Award right now, because if you want to submit to prepare your E-Award, you need to submit as earlier as possible. You need to have so many things to prepare. So I think right now, if you want to submit your E-Award this year, so I think you must to prepare right now. So thank you for the answer, and I will start the seminar again right now. So number one, what is E-Award? So I would say that I think everyone will know what is a business proposal. I think everyone will know about that. What is a business proposal? I would think that business proposal is similar to E-Award, because for the business proposal, you will have the executive summary, company background, product and services, marketing plan, and milestone. For the big book, for the E-Award, we always think that we'll also have the overview, objective, members' participation, impact, or photos with caption. You still have so many things, which is I think is quite similar to the business proposal. So I think if you want to know what is E-Award, just go back your office and see what is your business proposal. Actually, I think it's quite similar. Okay. So the objective of writing a E-Award. So ask you a question. What is your reason for writing a E-Award? Can you give me a reason? Number one, of course, want to win in aspect and World Congress, gain happiness, gain recognition, obtain personal growth. Last answer is instructed by president. So what is your reason to writing a E-Award? So I see only one person is really honest to tell me is instructed by the president. Well, I think if you are a new member, I think if you don't know what is E-Award, of course, the president will tell you, let's have a try to write a E-Award. This is good for you. You can gain happiness, recognition. Actually, all of them you can have, but I think the most important is people is, of course, if you're writing a E-Award, of course, you want to win, right? So definitely, why do I write a E-Award? One of the reasons for to write a E-Award, I would say that because I want to win. This is a main important, because if you're writing a E-Award, no one will tell me, oh, Winita, I want to write a E-Award, but I want to lose. I think no one will tell me this. Everyone will tell me, I want to write a E-Award and I want to get the award, right? So of course, the main mission, the final mission, of course, we want to win. But is it only win? I will say that I think everyone will be know JCI, ACF. ACF means the Active Citizen Framework. But this year, JCI have changed the name. It's called JCI Action Framework. I think you guys will know about that. Actually, it's about the project. Before do the project, we need to analysis, and then you develop your project, and then form the OC team, and then execute the project, review the project, and then write the E-Award. Final mission is win. But I would say that other than this, what is missing? I would say happiness, recognition, and growth. This also you will gain during the E-Award, because you will join many members do the E-Award together. We will go together, and you when you get the award, you not only win, you will get the recognition. That means, right, same with me. I get the award. So right now I get the recognition. So I recognize that by JSI India, so I can share my experience to you all. That's mean not only win, you can gain many things from the E-Award. So when you prepare the E-Award, the first things you need to prepare is your photo. Photo is really important, one of the important things in the E-Award. So when I prepare my E-Award, I find out many of my photos. And those photos can show many happy memories for me and with my members. So this is a good experience when I doing the year awards. You can see back all the photos and then all your memories will be come out. And doing when you do prepare your year awards, you will join the members together to prepare the year awards, and then you can all the members will be really happy because in JSI Hong Kong, we normally will join the members together to write the year award. I'm not sure what JSI India did, but I highly recommend the member or the team members, at least the team members, must be joined together to write the year award. Why? Because we need to share the information. We can share the graphic. We can share the photos. Of course, we can share the experience so that we can prepare a very good E-Award. If you separate other area to not the same area to write the E-Award, for example, I want to get that logos or photos, I need to call, excuse me, can you send me that logos or photos for me? Or when I stuck in a question, I want someone to share with me, and then I need to go, I don't know how to answer a question, how to do. So you need to make a call or WhatsApp to other people. But if you do the E-Award together, then you can just speak out, and then all the team members can share and then to discuss together. So this is a really good momentum together to write the E-Award. So I really remember when I'm the president, I asked around 20 members together to prepare that year E-Award. And then my president advisor is really kind of her. She helped to call people to help her to come and then do the massage for us, because we need to do a long time for the year award. So do together, we can gain the happiness, we go together. Okay, and then I will say that this is a gift to your member. This is E-Award is not only a book or award. I will say that it's a gift. It's a really memorable gift for that year. So you can remember last year under COVID-19, we do not have many events physical events to go out. With many things we go to online, and then but during the big bulk, we can think the year award, we'll think that after you are doing a summary, and then you give the summary back to the committee member. That means this is a really good, it's a experience, it's a memorable gift for them. So I would say that E-Award not only for win, and finally it's a gift for your members. Okay, right now we'll tell you guys how to prepare your E-Award. I would say India, one traditional thing is India curry. I love it so much. And I really love India food. I like samosa, pana paneer, this all kind of food I love so much. And then Indian curry is one of the favorite dishes in Hong Kong also. And I understand that if you want to make a delicious Indian curry, you need to have add in so many spices in the dishes. So I would say if you want to have a good, delicious Indian curry, you need to add at least 10 spices inside the curry. So I would say that if you want to have a good E-Award, you also need to add many spicy inside. So for example, you need to add in JSI India information. You need to add some JCI information. Also, you need to add the pictures, and you need all to add the project details, and also add some statistics, add some logos, clip arts. Of course, you need to add the magic words inside. Then you can make a really good award. So remember, if you want to have a good award, find more spice inside your award. Okay, a good filing system is the keys to succeed. What is a good filing system? I think everyone, I think everyone will know that during your president year or when you do a project, you have a lot of photo. I think when I'm president year in 2018, I think I have around over 1,000 photo in my mobile phone. And then I need to have a good filing system because when you prepare your awards, you need to find the photo come out back, and then you need to choose one by one. So before the award, so actually you can take action right now. You need to have a good filing system first. For me, this is an example. I put all the photos in Google Drive, and then after each event, I will open a file and then put the dates and the event name, and then I will upload the photo inside the Google Drive. So when I prepare the awards, I can easily to find what photos I want in the system. Otherwise, if you do it just on the day when you prepare your awards, you cannot find your photo because you definitely is really busy and you need to writing the words, doing the graphic, and you really do not have time to find your photo. So if you have time right now, open your mobile phone and then upload all your photos to Google Drive or Dropbox immediately. Okay, what is the statistics of writing a award? I would say that it's difficult. So look like, I give you an example. If you want in Chinese, we will say that if you want to have a good health, you need to know about Kung Fu. We teach you Kung Fu, and then we'll practice Kung Fu, and then you will have a good health. So writing a award, I think you also need to know Kung Fu. But I do not know Kung Fu. I show you some people, they are my friends, and they will tell you what Kung Fu you need to know. They are Kung Fu Panda. So right now, Kung Fu Panda and his friends will tell you how to rate a award and what is the statistics that you must to know about that. First of all, you need to find your right category of your award, and then your award and your project you must to have a unique idea. Of course, your project must have a good impact. And then when you prepare your award, you have an effective presentation. Finally, time management and manpower is also important when you prepare your awards. So right now, I will step by steps to tell you about the Kung Fu Award. So first, right category. How to pick the right category? So I will say that the only thing you can do is read the awards menu, because the award inside the award menus, they have many information in it. This is the example from the JSI award menu. I think every one of you can saw it before. So first you need to see is the area. This is the community awards. That means it's under community development area. So is it your project is under this area? First of all, you need to see about that. Second is the criteria. So under community awards, they have 3 awards. So you need to see which one is suitable for you. And then you need to see the definition. What is the definition of this award? You can see every question is same, but only the definition is different. So you need to see the definition clearly. And finally, of course, you need to see the criteria. That means the questions. So before you pick the right category, read the award menu, and then pick a most suitable category for your project. This is important. And this is an example for the international awards. So previously, for the IA area, there only one award. But right now, start from 2021, under JCI, they have two awards for IA area. The first one is Best International Cooperation Project, and the other one is Best Inter-Organization Cooperation Project. So under the question, they're definitely same. But what is the difference? The difference I have highlighted for you all is the criteria. The first one, Best International Cooperation Project. The most important is program run by JCI local organization that cooperate with other JCI chapter internationally. This is the main message. For the second award, JSI Inter-Organization Cooperation Project, the main criteria is JSI local organization benefit from cooperating with organization outside of JCI. So that means this award is not only cooperate with the other JSI chapters, and these projects must to cooperate other organization which is out of JCI. So this is the two difference of this award. So before you pick the award, you must to see clearly, what my project cooperation with? I cooperation with my sister chapter or other organization. If I just cooperate with the JCI sister chapter, of course, I will pick the International Cooperation Project. But if my project is cooperate with other organizations such as BNI, UNSCG, ISAC, then I will say that I will definitely pick the award is Best Inter-Organization Cooperation Award. So it's really easy for you to pick the right category. So please read the award manual before you pick the right category. So if you don't know where to find the updated JCI award, you can go to jci.cc, and then you can go to library, international resources, and then JCI programs, awards. Then you can find the updated JCI awards menu. And they just update the most updated one from JCI. The updated version, as I understand, is from March. So please go and get the most updating one. Okay, the part 2 Kung Fu is talk about the project unique idea. But I will tell you, I can't tell you how to do a unique project because you need to find the points by yourself, not by the speaker. I just tell you, what you can think about. You can think about which project are the past winner of this category. For example, if you have you can go to jci.cc, you can see the past award winners for that categories, and then you can see that big book, and then you can see why they will win that category, and then you will understand why they will win, and then why their projects was awarded. What's their unique point? You can by reading their big book and then understand about it. Third, is there any selling points of our projects that is unique with others? What MP said before during her opening speech, She said that no need to do 100 or 200 projects. We just maybe just do 1 or 2 or 10 projects, which can sustain. And I will say sustainable is important, and also need to do some unique project in JSI India. Can you understand? No need to do many, but you need to have some unique project in JSI India. So that's, you need to find it out. What JSI India need, what India need, what JSI India can help the world. This is important. So find out the unique point. I will give you some example. I will give you a techniques to how to find your uniques. I will tell you use the SWOT analysis to check your project. Is it a unique project? I give you an example. If your project is a long history project, have a good repetition. So this is your strength of your project. But if your project has run for a long time, people will think that the project does not align the social needs. Then this is your weakness of your projects. If under COVID-19, we can do more online seminar and then we can attract more young people to attend our project, then this is your opportunities of your project. But under COVID-19, we cannot find many sponsors to sponsor our project. Then this is the facts of your projects. So you need to find out what your SWOT of your project. Then you can check it out. If you have so many strengths of your project and have many opportunities for the JSI India, then that means this is a really good project. You can write it, you can do it sustainable. So please check your project under SWOT. Okay, about impact. I think everyone wants to do a very impactful project. So if you have a unique idea, then you need to think about what impact I can give to India or I can give to the world. So for JCI, we always follow SDG. So I think everyone in JCI India will understand what is SDG. I will not teach you SDG right now, but you definitely can go to SDG, their website. Their website have so many information on it. And then actually, I think everyone will understand we have 17 goals of SDG. But do you know how many targets they want to achieve? They have around 169 targets want to achieve under 17 goals. But how to find it? You can just go to the website and click it. And then, for example, on the screen, the SDG 10, they already have 10 targets they want to achieve. And then go inside, you can find goals 10, what is their overview, what they want to do, and what the targets they want to achieve. So see it details inside, then you will see that our project is that suitable for this SDG, and then is that impactful enough for these goals. So please check it out by yourself. And then some more important information, you need to read it before you prepare your project or prepare your awards is, of course, award menu and JCI strategic plan, the plan of action, the JCI RISE, the JCI action framework, all the information. Remember the awards spice. Put them in your awards, put them in your project. Try to achieve the JCI, what JCI want to do. Then your project will be more easy to have more impact. You can get the more impact project. So many information you need to read out before you prepare your award or your projects. For example, this year we have JCI RISE. be honest, I'm not really familiar on it because it's quite new on it. We also need to study what it is. So please go to the jsi.cc library and then check all the information and then make your project more impactful. So right now we'll tell you the gongfu about the effective presentation, and this section will be much more longer because effective presentation is quite important for your Yi Awards. So what is effective presentation? When I prepare the Yi Awards, I will prepare the word first, or I should prepare the picture first. What do you think? What do you think? If you need to prepare Yi Award, will you prepare the picture first or the word first? Can you tell me? First, you will prepare the picture. Second, you will prepare the word. Of course, someone will say, well, I don't know. Can you give me, and can you tell me what you think? Well, I saw the answer. Most of the people will think that to prepare the picture first. I would say actually this is an open question that do not have a definite yes or no because it's by your practice. For me, be honest, I will prepare the picture first because I prepare the picture and I would like to follow the picture and then write the words. But somehow, some people would like to prepare the wording first and then do the picture. So I would say that this is an open question. It is chosen by your style. Okay? So effective presentation, one of the important things is about the wording. This is the example of the Yi Award. I think this is quite good example for you. So the first of all, you can see the title on the Yi Award. They have some title on the each paragraph. And then he will use the bullet points and not only use a full paragraph. Please think about if you are judges, you need to read a lot of Yi Award in a day. If every Yi Award is so many wordings in a paragraph, it's really hard for them to see your wording. But if you put them in a bullet form, then the judges is more easy to read your Yi Awards. So bullet point is, I think, is quite important. And of course, some wordings you want them to more eyes catching, then I will use it capital letters. Then you can let them to more eye catching. Finally, you need to prepare some magic words. What is magic words? For example, in JCI, many magic words like positive change, empowered young people, this kind of magic word. Use more JCI magic word in your Yi Award so people will really recognize what you are talking about. So prepare some magic words in your Yi People is really important. So after wording, of course, picture is the second things we also need to prepare. So what a picture need to include it? I would say that nice photo, a flow chart, statistic, or some beautiful clip arts also need to be included in your picture. So what kind of photo do we need? What is a nice picture? I will tell you right now. I would say that they have four kind of picture that you need in your Yi Award. First is the action photo. Second is the group photo. Third is the meeting photo. Fourth is the personal photo. So I will tell you one by one right now. This page will show some action photo, and this project is held in my president year in 2018. The project is mainly JSI Apex, JSI Hong Kong members. We bring some Hong Kong blind elderly people to go to Taiwan to play music for the JSI for the Taiwanese. And then for the first picture, you can easily to see that some blind elderly people to play music on the stage. And then the second picture, you can see the members to handle the umbrella and then do the rehearsal with the elderly people. And then the third picture, you can see, of course, in airports. My members will go to somewhere with the elderly people, and then the blind people will use their stick. You can really easily from the picture, you can understand that my members bring some blind people outside Hong Kong, right? And then the fourth picture, you can see the blind people and our member in Taiwan night market. So just based on these 4 photos you already have a full picture of my project. This 4 picture, I will say, is a storytelling picture. Maybe you don't need any words. You just see the photos. You already have the story in your mind. So action photo is one of the important photo in your year awards. So when you doing your projects, you must to take some action photo. Let me show you more about some action photo. For the photo number 1, that is talking is a business forum photo. You can see that many young entrepreneur people to talk with each other, exchange name card, exchange number, and then this a business event. Number 2, this is a community project that is talking about marriage status in Hong Kong. So you can see some members, and then you can see the girls wear the gown on the street, and then ask the Hong Kong people to give some feedback on the board. So this is some action photo. The third one, what kind of story I want to tell. Just want to let the people know this project can attract many media. So this photo already can see, you can see many people want to interview the president in that photo. So this also is an action photo. Number 4, that photo, we can see that the kids hug together and crying. This is quite impactful doing for the project. The kids don't want to leave, they want to stay together. The project, you can see that the project is really impact for the kids. So this also is calling storytelling. So this 4 action photo, which is not same. Number 1, that action photo is all the members join together, hand by hand, and then we look like we have before the show, we want to encourage each other to have a good show. This kind of photo, we can say that, oh, this member, they love the chapters, they love the projects. This also is a storytelling. For photo number 2, I want to tell you, for the photo, we can use some props. In Hong Kong, we always do props. You can see that the people holding the foam board, and then you can see many people on the foam board. What kind of event is that? That is a public speaking competition in Hong Kong. And then we have 6 members from one chapter to join the public speaking. So from the picture, you already know that JSI Apex, they have 6 members to join the public speaking competition. Then this also is a storytelling. And number 3, this is why I show you this photo. Number 3, this photo is taken by me, and that is a prospective member orientation. After the PMO, the new member want to join the chapter. We are in the restaurant and the restaurant already closed, and then the lights already closed also. So we use the mobile phone, open the lighting, and then let the member to fill in the form. Then this photo can say that, wow, this chapter can attract many young people to join. And number four, you can see many members is doing preparation before the meeting, before the gathering for the chapters. That means the members is love their chapters. This all kind is called action photo, and each photos can tell you different story. So remember, action photo is really important. We not only need good photo, action photo also is, I think, is the most important photos during you prepare the E awards. So right now, if you have an event, please take more action photo. So this action photo is also important. I think everyone will know about who are they. They are the 2021 Board of Directors. So if later on we can go to Aspect or we can go to Worldcon, bring your project to there and show to them. You can see the picture on your right hand side. That is me. And I bring my project to Aspect, and that is 2018 World President. That is 2018 immediate past president, Don Hazel. And then I will tell her that I have an event, I have a project that is around about the blind people. And then I want her to feel about that. So I bring all the pops and then to Aspect and then let them to try the project. Of course, you need to take photos. So you can put it in your E awards. That means you bring your project to Aspect to the board of directors to try your project. And then this is an example how to take a good action photo. In your left-hand side, you only can see some people to doing shooting, but you don't know what they are shooting for. But for you take the other angle of, you can see the right-hand side of the picture, then you can see that some people doing the shooting in an organization called SAA. So you will more understanding in the right-hand side, the action photo have the storytelling that some members doing the shooting in the organization called SAA, they are doing the shooting in that area. So the right-hand side photos can be more storytelling. So when you take the photo for your project, please read it clearly and then try to ask yourself, is this picture can tell you a story? So this is really important. So the other important kind of photo is called group photo. Group photos is a must to have during your events. And then for the upper one, you can see that what I say, we love to have pops. You can see that we have so many pops writing the chapter names or project names and many heart-shaped card on the photos. And of course, definitely must to have a banner. Have a banner is really important. Can show what kind of events of that in the pictures. So, and then you can see that many people's in that picture. So group photo is one of the important things. And the bottom side, you can see the other group photo. And you can see that so many people to join that event in a shopping mall. And you must to see that in front they have 100 children to join the events. In this picture, you can see that is so many people want to join that event. So this kind of group photo is really important. Remember to take for each of the events. So, but somehow some events, the speaker may not come on the same time. So sometimes we will use this collage picture as a group photo. We will take the speaker photo individually, and then we will use some collage or Photoshop, and then we'll make the speaker join together look like this. and then this look like a group photo. So you may use many different apps or use the Photoshop AI to make the photo more like a group photo. And then during COVID-19 somehow look like now, and we have so many events that need to be online, but online also can have a nice good photo. Let me have a try right now. Can you all open your camera? And then we take a good photo right now, and later on I will send back to you. And right now, open your camera, and then in front of your camera, and then can you give a like to me? Can give a like to me? Yay! Okay, I will count 1, 2, 3, and then we will take a group photo together. Okay, give me a like. 1, 2, 3, like. Yay! So this is our other kind of group photo. Thank you so much. So this is different kind of group photo. We cannot have a physical event, but during Zoom, we also can take a group photo together. So this is what we need during your year award. So the third photo we quite important is about the meeting photo. We need to show the judges. We do a lot of different kind of meetings. So meeting photos is also important. You can see the top line of the photos. You can see the OC team, the committee members is doing the meeting, and you can see the middle of the photo. The president show the projects to the government, and the right hand side, the chairman give a speech to the audience, and their audience are kids. At the bottom side, when you have a sponsor meeting, you can have a sponsor meeting photo. And the middle of that photo is quite special. Is the audience of that project is animals. It's talk about animals project. So the audience is a dog. So we take a photo, look like we have a meeting with a dog. So this kind of a special meeting photo. And then the bottom right hand side photo, you can see that some people sit together, have a meeting, but you can see they have a pink color cloth. Actually, that is our JSI Apex chapter jacket. You can see that that's two Chinese name is JSI Apex Chinese name. So if we have a jacket, then you can easily to show people what who are they doing held the meeting. And also you can see at the sofa they have a pops, that is the project logo. So if you take that kind of meeting photo, you can use some pops or use some jacket, so let the people more easy to know which chapter and doing what kind of meeting. So people will just read your picture and then already have the storytelling. Okay, last, and some personal photo, which is also is important, especially for the chapter president or especially for the personal awards. This is personal photo is important because you in your awards is talk about mainly is talk about your personal information. You must to have some personal photos, and you can see the photos that for example, I'm giving a speech, I'm go out with many members, and then I always laughing with my members. And during my president year, my theme of my years is about love. So you can see they already give me hearts, showing on the picture. We can see full of love. You must to have this kind of project so that your awards can be fully have different kind of pictures. So after tell you what kind of picture you need to take during your project, I think right now you need to review all your project photos and then see what is missing. If you have some missing photo, maybe you need to take it right now and see what you need to do. So a good effective presentation, during the presentation, remember, you need to have a lot of photos. I'm not suggest you to use the same picture continuously. That means I don't want to use same picture in each of your e-award. So actually one question, basically you can upload 10 or more pictures in your in your e-award system. So you can put many photos. So I not suggest you to continuously to repeat your photo. I will allow one or two time repeat in one e-award. So please remember to take more photos during your project. And also, please don't use some low resolution picture. On the screen, you can see two flowers, right? The left-hand side flowers picture have a high resolution, and so you can see it clearly, but the right-hand side flowers with the low resolution that cannot see it clearly. So that means when you do a year awards graphic, please do not use the low resolution. You must to use the high resolution one. So what is effective presentation need to be included in it? I would say that please use some statistics and flow chart. You can see on the right hand side that has some statistic and flow chart in the graphic. And also please use some magic words and numbers. For example, you can see the picture, they have see that 120 plus students to join the event. That means it's quite a lot. So this is really eye-catching wordings. Then you can let the judges to see the picture, already know what you are talking about. So picture presentation is quite important. Now, I will give you a really good example. And I found this book from the past award winners. You can go to jsi.cc, you definitely can find it. And I think that this is really good. One of the good book award, I saw it before. And this award is Best International Cooperation Project. Why I would say that it is good? I will tell you right now, step by step. First, you will see that the chapter name on the top of each graphic. So when you put your chapter name, why is important? Because when the judges see a lot of e-awards, somehow they will get lost. They don't know, oh, what chapters e-book I'm looking about. Oh, yes, these chapters. They will remind the judges. So put your chapter names is important. But remember to put it in English, okay? Put in English. No, for in Hong Kong, we will not ask the members to put in Cantonese, because no, out of Hong Kong, maybe not all the people will know Chinese. So we will definitely put the English logo. And then we will put the project name and then on the top. And then I will also put the award name on the top of the graphic. So every page of the graphic, I will put these three information on the top. So when the judges open your e-award, he or she can easily remind what he is judging for. And this is, I think, is good for you to know that good graphics should include these three important things on the top. And then the bottom things, you can see that they have put the refer to which question. At the bottom, you can see that there is the question name. They will mark the question name on the graphic. That means this graphic is refer which question. So when you're doing the graphic, you will tell the judges that, oh, judges, I'm answering this question. So the judge is more easy to think about refer to which question and give you marks. So I think in the bottom, you can consider to put the question name on the graphic. And then the last things in this, I think, in this graphic, I think is good is that graphic. They can put, they talk about the CSR principles, and they use some small icon and then picture in the graphic, so they will see that the picture is really eye catching, and then more easy. What is CSR principle? So this is a really good example. I think we can share with you. And then this is the second page I want to share is you can see that they are referring to JCI plan of action. And then they put the question there, and then they will put impact, connect, cooperate, invest, motivate in the graphic. And then just some simple wordings
Hello.
on the graphic, and then you will let the people to let the judges to more understand what is you are referring to. And then the other things I think is important is the photo description. Somehow you can see that this is only just a meeting photo. Maybe they do not have some meaning. So they put some wordings under the photos. Then let the judges to understand, oh, this photo, what they want to bring it, what message they want to bring it out. So some message is important. Photo description of your graphics is also important. Okay, last but not least, I think they are doing good is their group photo. A nice photo is really important, what I say in the previous section. This group photo, I think, is fabulous. They have so many banners together and so many people, and then you will see that because they are inter-cooperation project, because they need to cooperate with many different organizations, so they have each of them, they have their own banners, so you can see the photos have so many banners together. That means they are joined together to do the project. And also they have many eye-catching numbers. They use many numbers on the page. They write about as 102 volunteers. That means it's quite a lot. So use more numbers to catch the judges. How good is your project? This is really important. You can show it in your graphic. So if you want to know about the past winning people, of course, please go to jci.cc. You can find the past award winners. They have a lot of people there. But I understand that JCI is upgrading their website. Maybe some people, we cannot find it right now, but I definitely think that after upgrade, they will upload back all the big box to jci.cc. And then after that, you can go and see what they did and how good they are, something like that. So the last section I want to talk about, the Kung Fu section, is time management and manpower. So ask you a question again. How many working hours required to compete 1E award? So can you have a guess? 20 hours or less, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, or 51 plus? Please tell me, what do you think? Okay, I think many people will think about 20 hours or less. Be honest, 20 hours is only good enough for me to do the preparation only. If I would say, if you want to compete a 1E award, which I would say that is around 50 to 60 hours per E award. In JSA Hong Kong, definitely uh, our E award, we need around 50 to 60 hours to finish one award, because you need to select photo, you need to writing the message, you need to do the artwork, to do the photos. So you must have around 50 plus hours to prepare a year award. So that's mean you need to prepare right now. What I say is, as I understand, is that JSI India, you need to submit the people in early of May, right? So I think if you have a work, I think you cannot full time to prepare your year awards. You must to do it right now. You already need to select your photo, try to think some unique points to write the year awards. And I highly recommend you guys, please don't do it overnight or last minute to do your year awards, because and JCI Hong Kong people always the last 24 hours to fighting for the year awards, then definitely it's not really good. Not good for your health and not good for your brain. You cannot think some good ideas. So I think have a good preparation is really important. Do it as soon as possible, then you can have more times to prepare a good year awards. So I will have analysis, have a chart for you. I will say that how to prepare your year awards. I will say that first collect the information, and then choose the category, and then you need to data analysis of your project, and then you have a simple outline of the content of your year award, and then you can start to prepare your year award. You have the first draft test, and then the first draft of the photos, and then you can revise the photo, because we always say that make the photo is more, need to use more time than the words. So I think you need to do the second revise of your photo, and then go back to the second revise of your test, and then have the final review of the photos and the final review of the test. So this is what I suggest for you to prepare your year awards. So step by step to prepare the year awards, so you can easy to manage the time. So if you want aspect or work on the, the judges is from many countries. So if you want the other country people to understand your project in JSA, out of JSA India, you can use two kind of soft promotion for your project. Of course, you can use Facebook, but of course your Facebook, you need to add out of Hong Kong people. You need to add, for example, Winnie Young is JSA Hong Kong National President. You can add her Facebook and her board of director Facebook, and then JSA Hong Kong people will know about your projects. And then the other promotion for format is you can upload your projects to JSI Gallery in jsi.cc. And when I do this cap screen, I'm so happy and I'm so proud of Beyond to JSI India MP, because I saw that some chapter already upload their project photos to in the project photo gallery. So other country people will go to photo gallery and they will understand what JSI India did. So they will more understand before the judging day. So use more this kind of soft skills promotion. So out of India, all the people will know about, wow, JSI India do some impactful projects. So remember to write your Facebook and then put your photo on the photo gallery is really important. So thank you so much, everyone. So until now, this is what I want to share with you, how to prepare year awards. So just an hour, of course, it's not important to tell you all important information about year awards. But I'm so happy. If you want to ask me more questions, you can add my Facebook, you can message me so I can answer your question individually later on. And also this is all, I hope later on you and me can have connection in doing Hong Kong and India. So if you have any question, you can feel free to ask during the open forum, or you can ask me in the Facebook. So thank you so much. Thank you, JSI India, for the invitation. Thank you. So may I pass the mic back to the chairman?
Thank you, trainer ma'am. And it was a great session. आप लोग को सबको कैसा लगा session? How was the session?
It was best
बहुत
Very
बहुत
nice.
presentation what I
बढ़िया.
can
It
heard.
was
Very
very
beautiful.
nice.
Knowledge
Very nice.
Too good,
Wonderful,
too good.
wonderful.
Informative.
Very
Knowledge enriching.
informative.
Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. Really very.
Okay, we'll have an open forum now. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Sir,
You raise your hand.
hello.
We'll recognize you. Then you can ask one by one. Mr. Nilesh Akriya ji.
I had a query with regards to the number of photos these presidents can upload for their project, sir. Is there a limit to it? Like, we know that it is 2 MB, but in 2 MB, can we upload 10 photos of 2 MB, or it is just one photo with a collage of it, sir?
Thank you for your question. What I listen is because the connection is not really good. But what I listen is ask is about how many photos you can upload for the e-course. What I'm saying is you will collage all the photos in one page. So in a one A4 page. So you can put how many photos in one page. But definitely they do not have request how many you need or to put. For one question, I think in Hong Kong, we normally will put 4 collage A4 photo in one question. But in JCI, they do not have.
Meeting video.
Hello, sorry. In JCI, they do not have the mention about the requirement. That means you can upload more than 4 collage picture to each question. So what I count for my last people, I have prepared last people in 2019. One people, I will use around 1,000 photos together. Total. So that means one collage, you can have around 10 photos for one collage. Sometimes some graphic, you can just use 2 or 3 photos is also acceptable, just based on your design. Your design is really important. So I hope this can answer your question.
That was the app solution, right? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Smile ji, kindly unmute yourself.
It's a very simple query. It was a very nice presentation. Will be shown how to go actually online using the WWW sites, or it will be we have to do by ourselves.
Sorry, I'm not listening clearly. Is you are asking how to use the JSI.cc website? Is it your question?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Maybe I can share my screen right now, and then I can show my JSI.cc to you all.
I request other to kindly mute yourself.
Can you mute? Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is my JSI.cc account. If you want to upload your project, your e-awards to the JSI.cc, you must have your account, and then go to skills development. Go to program, and then go to JCI awards. Then you can see that because right now Aspect is coming, they already open for uploading. You can choose the Aspect conference, and then you can put add. Then you can type your project name, just a JCI India testing. Okay, and then you choose what category you want to do. Okay, just choose your category and then create award entry. And then you already create the basic of the bid book. And then you step by step to fill in the question inside. And then you can choose the question inside. And then you can type the wording inside the box. And then you can see here, have the word limits. For this question is 200 words, and this this question is 5 words only. And then you can upload your image in the under the question. You can add the plus, and then you can choose the picture from your laptop. For example, I just add a photo. Let me find one. Oh, yes. And then you can add more photo. So before that question, people ask me how many photos can add. You can see many photos you can add under one question that do not have a limit right now. So you can add all the pictures, your collage A4 pictures to the under the question, and then after upload, you will press the update award entry. Then you will update your award. So because they will say that they have some problem to save your awards because my picture is more than 2 meg. Remember, each picture the size of your picture cannot more than 2 meg here. Only 2 meg or less. So choose the right picture to upload your picture. After upload, and then you will update your pictures, update your bidbook, and then you will see that. If you want to revise your bidbook again, you will go to the pen, press the pen, and then you can revise it again. Okay, so I think this is the simple question a simple step that about how to create your e-awards. If you want to know more, maybe you can have a try first. If you not really understand the step, maybe you can contact me later on. Hope I can answer your question. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
And Lisa, you need to unmute yourself.
If anyone has any more questions, you can raise.
JC Tamil Zone 17, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yes, unmute yourself and you can ask a question.
Yeah, I already unmuted. Yes, thank you, sir. So I extend thanks to JC India for organizing such a wonderful seminar. And my question is that like there are different category options available in the for each category. For example, strategic plan, involvement of National Board of Directors, methods of implementations. Is there any limitation of photographs per category, or there is no limitations?
So your question is any limitation of the photo, right?
For the category wise, I'm asking. Yes, ma'am.
For the category.
For example, I'm asking most outstanding. Okay, the same. Hello. For example, best local community impact program. There are objectives planning its first category, then added value of JCA members and stakeholders. Like that, I'm asking.
I'm not really totally understand your question. Is that you want to ask that one project? Is it only can submit for one category?
Ma'am, can I help you?
No, in category.
Ma'am, can I help you? What he's asking?
Thank you.
Ma'am, he's asking there are n number of categories. So is there any limitation between this category, that category, this category only 10, that category only 20? any limitation according to categories? Nothing like that, no, ma'am. Photos upload, collage upload.
Actually, for each of the category, for the question, actually it's not same, but for the upload,
Yes.
for the upload the photos, which the criteria will be same. They do not have limitation for the upload the photo.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. And for the next question, we have Nidhi Sharma ji.
Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am, and thank you for the very nice presentation. There is a one question from my side. Can I get this PPT from your side through the mail? Then I can convey to our ZGB members or the loan presidents also. Then they will aware about all this award bidding.
Of course, I can share the PDF to JSI India. This is my honor, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Next, we have Asha Jain ji.
Hello, ma'am. Masha here. It was a very informative session. We gained a lot of knowledge also as how to bid for e-award. This one. I have a doubt as can we update the videos also? Can we post any videos also?
No. Because actually you think about because for the e-people it's all about wordings and video, and we will use the laptop to read the e-awards. So we only see the wording and graphic. We will not allow. We will not put the videos. You can put the link, but I cannot guarantee the judges will open the link or copy your link to read your video. So I'm not recommend you to use the video for your e-awards.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
Next, we have Raja from Zone 18.
Thank you, Chairman. Greetings, JC Vinitha. It is wonderful hearing from you. The question I had is it that only a LOM president can apply for awards through his login, or any member from his LOM can apply the award?
You mean to submit, upload the award or submit the, is it, you mean the submit the,
yes.
right?
The uploading the award, if I'm the LOM president, is it through only my login should I be uploading, or can any member in that LOM log in to upload the award?
Okay. So for the step, what need to do, I think you are talking about the aspect or World Congress people e-award. First of all, not only president can upload a e-awards. Any of the members which they already have an active jsi.cc account, they already can upload the e-awards to the system. But the JSI India, the MP, need to give the approval for that e-award to the JCI. So they need to submit the award, and then JSI India MP need to give the approval on online, and then the submit will be go direct to the JCI. Hope my answer can help you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. That answers my question.
Thank you. If anyone has similar question, please do not ask. If you have any other doubt, then please ask. For the next question, I'll request Vijeta Singh.
Hello, ma'am. You tell us very basic thing, which is basically we letting out while filling the awards. My question is based on unique idea, which you are telling about strategies. So can you please tell little more about unique idea, which you are telling in the session, unique idea for presentation or unique idea for project only?
That part I'm talking about unit of your projects, because you need to have a unique projects, and then after you execute your project, then you prepare the e-awards. So because you must to have some unique ideas of your project, then you will have the points to write your e-awards. So that means you must to have a good and unique projects, then you will have a e-awards. You cannot have a e-awards, then you have a unique project. So you definitely have a unique project impactful project, then you will have a E awards. Then after you got a good E awards, then you will win the you will win the awards. This is what my theory.
And one more thing, ma'am, can we add any video link with the E awards?
You mean this seminar?
No, ma'am. Like we are updating a project. We are filling a project. And before filling a project, we have a few links for the social media, which we are sharing on the social media. So can we upload that link also in the awards?
Actually, you only can fill in the words and picture on the E awards. So if, of course, you can put the link in the wording. But what I'm saying previously, I can't guarantee the judges will copy the wording, copy your link to open your video or social media. That means that is not guaranteed they will see or not. So I'm not recommend. For me, last year, I'm the aspect judges for the E awards. Some people will put the video link in their E award. I definitely will not. I didn't open it because what I'm based on for the judge is my understanding is based on your word and graphic.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Raja, you have one more question?
Yeah, sorry, Chairman. Sorry about it. JC Vinita, I just had one question. I read through the manual, and in the manual, there is a specific time frame that they have given for multi-entry award categories and best of the best award category. Can you throw some light on that time frame and the eligibility that's mentioned in the manual?
Okay, wow, you asked me so informative question. But luckily, I'm a National Records and Recognition Director in 2017, so I quite understand the rules and regulations. So this year, the JCI had revised their award menu. Before, they have the regulation about how many E awards for each country to submit. But this year, they are open. For the multi-entry project, that means under the project events, like for example, the Intercooperation Projects Awards, that is under the multi awards. They will allow each country can submit 10 E awards. Okay, so that means JSI India can submit 10 E awards under one category. For JSI Hong Kong, we also can submit 10 awards under one category. Okay, so under aspect, JSI India can submit the multi awards under the project. Each awards, each categories can submit 10 awards, but the best of the best award, JCI India can only submit one. Actually, each country also is only can submit one. What is best of the best? For example, the best local chapter, the best local chapter president, this is called best of the best. So each country only can submit one E awards. And then if the people who win in the aspect, then for example, JCI India this year, they win the JCI local president award in the aspect, that people will directly transfer to World Congress. So in World Congress, we no need to submit best of the best. They will use the full Congress, the winner of the full Congress, and then they will choose the best one in World Congress. So this is called best of the best. And then in World Congress, you guys can submit the multi-awards entry again. So I hope you can understand. Maybe later on, you can go to jci.cc. They have, I can show you the graphic. Actually, in the jci.cc, they also have a graphic. It show you about the how to submit the multiple or best of the best graphic. I can show you all later on in my PowerPoint. Hope my answer can help you.
Okay, thank you. That helps.
We'll take last two questions. We have JC Anjuji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the privilege. So I just would like to share my experience that in 2020, I had a privilege to be the judge of World Congress. So being a judge, I would like to share my experience. What mistake basically we do while filling the awards. The first thing is the first very page that Vinita ma'am told when you just fill the project. Mostly people write on the name of their chapter, and they don't write the name of the project. And below that, there is the project written. There, your description about your project should be so catchy that judge should be inquisitive to know about your project, that what you really did. Because your first page should be very impressive. Then comes the photographs and the description, then which ma'am said. Because the first page is very important, how you make the judge inquisitive to know about, to read about your project. So that is one learning as a judge, what observation I had as a judge in World Congress judging. Thank you. I just wanted to share that, and pictures, and there were amazing projects of so many countries, especially Hong Kong. Also, I judged few projects in that, so I can make out that how lovely and how nicely you just told us about all how to fulfill that agenda of winning that project of ours in World Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The last question, Sindhura ji.
Hi, thank you so much for wonderful insights. I have one question, like as in the discussion you told about, can we bid one project for a project in two categories? Can we bid a single project in two different categories?
Cannot. One project only can put in one category. That means you only one project can only submit one award. So definitely cannot multiple, because if the people found that you have one project put in two award, they will disqualify of your award. So please not do it.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And also, I just upload award infographic PDF in our chat box. You guys can go to the chat box and then download the infographic. So you can see how to submit your multiple entry awards or best